The Ottawa Senators are prisoners in their own town. They can't practice, let alone go out. It's rink, home, if they even live at home. Many don't right now, to protect their families. While the rest of the NHL more or less eases into post-pandemic life, the Senators have turned back the clock. The lockdown bubble is back. A young, growing Ottawa team is trying to perform that impossible gymnastic exercise of drawing closer together while remaining physically apart. They are masked and weary, their dressing room has been cut in half, spaces between stalls doubled to allow distancing, and players moved out to other rooms to reduce numbers. Tested multiple times daily, players are showing positive COVID-19 tests and then not, such that over the past several days, forward Drake Batherson and defenseman Nikita Zaitsev were both placed on the COVID-19 protocols list, then removed, only to be put back on again. Batherson, with a boatload of family and friends here from Nova Scotia to see his game against Pittsburgh on Saturday, was put on the list in the morning, then removed in the afternoon, and was the Hockey Night in Canada hero with a career-high 4-point night and a 6-3 victory that ended a 6-game losing streak. The next day, Batherson, Ottawa's scoring leader and best forward, was put back on the protocols list, and the Sens got routed 4-0 by Calgary. False positives and true positives are getting to be a collective negative. Every day there's something unexpected, Senators captain Brady Tkachuk says. So, of course it kind of wears on you mentally. With 10 Ottawa players and assistant coach Jack Capuano testing positive over the past 10 days, Sens players are living in fear that they're up next. How could they not think that? You're almost crossing your fingers every single day hoping that you get through with a negative test, said veteran defenseman Michael Del Zotto. It is a learning experience, with the different tests we're doing, and trying to keep everyone safe, not just the players but their families and staff as well. It's a great opportunity for guys to learn the mental side of the game. With 13 years in the league, Del Zotto says he is trying to help emergency call-ups like D-men Lassie Thompson and Jacob Bernard-Docker. Thompson has stepped in seamlessly in his first 3 NHL games, but there are little pointers and supportive comments that can be vital for a raw rookie. Yet Tkachuk notes that veterans and rookies are often in different dressing rooms, so they can't even talk during intermission about little mistakes made or so much as say, "Don't worry about that." How impressive have newcomers like Thompson, Bernard-Docker and winger Igor Sokolov been, jumping into the lineup without the benefit of off-day practices? This non-playoff team, spiraling at 4-1-0-1 to open the season, is in playoff mode, as far as no practices between games. Hockey players are proudly stoic, they trot out their next man up lines and no excuses. But this group will be relieved that the NHL finally stepped in to postpone all 3 games this week on the Senators' calendar. On Monday, the league dropped the Senators' Tuesday game in New Jersey, the Thursday game against the Nashville Predators at the Canadian Tire Center, and Saturday's matinee versus the New Rangers at the CDC. For now, the expectation is that the Senators will resume action on November 22 in Colorado against the Avalanche. It took an extreme situation to bring about the postponements. With the COVID-19 cases now in double figures in Ottawa, the all-Belleville Senators are tapped dry to the point they are virtually signing people off the street to assemble a roster there. This will give the Senators a chance to get some players healthy this week and back on the ice, although there will likely be no practice sessions for the next few days. While the COVID-19 cases ran through a team like the San Jose Sharks, 7 cases rather quickly, the Ottawa situation is lingering, protracted. Mentally, players don't know if they're in a lineup or not, and they're waiting on the test, and it's a lot of distraction, says head coach D. J. Smith. You know, it's hard enough to win in the National Hockey League with no distractions, no noise and a healthy group, let alone all the distractions that go with the testing and the last-minute pullouts. It's the NHL. We have to try to find ways to win. Sunday was a tough one for us. New captain Tkachuk, just 22, is putting up a brave front, however chaotic the background scenes may be. It's just such a weird situation right now, Tkachuk says. We've just got to get through it and make sure everybody's healthy and doing your part to stop this spread. Just as in life, no good deed goes unpunished, it can seem, for every bright spot, a dark one emerges for the Senators. With Batherson cleared to play on Saturday, and center Shane Pinto, 21, finally back from his shoulder injury, it felt as though the Senators were turning a corner on the crisis. But as Pinto bent low, clutching his right shoulder, following a first-period face-off against Pittsburgh, it represented a massive blow to a roster already thinned down at center. Still a rookie, Pinto has slid right into a second-line center role with the Senators, but now could require surgery to repair the shoulder. He commanded the ice in the middle, Smith said, the way he controlled the game when he was out there. It's a huge loss for us. With Batherson added to the protocols list on Sunday, the Senators are missing several key forwards: Connor Brown, Batherson, Pinto, Alex Formenton, Colin White, and a lot of experience on defense: Zaitsev, Josh Brown, Nick Holden, plus young defenseman Victor Meat, COVID-19, and Eric Brandstrom, broken hand. It's a small sample size, but the smooth, smart play of Thompson has been one of the bright spots for Ottawa in a rough stretch. In just his third game, Thompson vaulted up to the top pair with Thomas Chabot playing 20-plus minutes. Thompson played even more than that in his NHL debut Thursday. While he was -3 on Sunday, the Flames were scoring on Anton Forsberg from outside and with deflections. Before the game, Smith admitted it is a bonus to get a sneak preview on some of Ottawa's upcoming talent. You know, what I saw from him last year at the end of the year when I watched all games was just how good his feet are, his gap, Smith says. He snaps the puck hard. The NHL is a game of inches and things happen quick. When D snap the puck you are able to beat coverage and what have you. The thing I've been impressed with is his ability to defend so far. Boxing out, speed to pucks, really good stick. A lot of young kids have offensive ability to make plays, but their ability to defend is what gets them in the league sooner than later, and he's been really good. Is it just me, or does Thompson remind anyone of a young Sammy Salo? Like Salo, Thompson has a strong shot, plays a smooth, effortless game and makes smart plays. The lone goaltender on the COVID-19 list is starter Matt Murray. In his absence, Filip Gustavsson continues to be a rock for the Sens. Gustavsson made several big saves early against the Penguins Saturday, including during a 5-on-3 advantage, to give his team a chance to get the offense going. On Thursday, Gustavsson deserved better in a 2-0 loss, with both L.A. Kings goals coming on deflections. Anton Forsberg was not great on Sunday, so Gustavsson could be leaned on more when the team returns to the ice. Considering the Sens' overall record, Gustavsson's stats line is remarkable: 3-3, 1-3.